What's up, everybody? SuperRhino57 here with another mod tutorial. I have gone back to 1.7.10 just because for this particular mod, this is my favorite version. Plus, I got the TARDIS back in case you can't see. Ignore that in the background. I'm going to get to that near the end of the video. But for now, let's move on and go inside the TARDIS for this mod tutorial. In case I haven't said it yet, it is Magical Crops. And Magical Crops is an awesome mod that has all kinds of amazing growable features. So let's get started. First thing you are going to need is you need Minicio seeds. Now the way you get Minicio seeds, you start off with dirt. Well, actually you need grass. But how do you get grass from dirt? In Sky Factory, which is the most common use of this mod. Well, you get these grass seeds by sieving dirt. You plant one, and then you use your watering can and you make it grow. Now I'm going to use the reinforced can because, as you can see, it goes a lot faster. Now, once you have your grass, all you need is some bone meal. Get you some tall grass and break it. I'm in creative, so let's change this. Game mode survival. And as you break tall grass, it should give you seeds. Now in this case, it just gave me Wolfsbane from Witchery. But that's also how you get, oh, what's this? Mandrake, also Witchery. But it's also how you get the Minicio seeds. So just keep doing that over and over until you get the Minicio seeds. Okay? So now that you have your Minicio seeds, here's what we do. You can make all kinds of crazy stuff, starting with the seeds. Okay, these are the different ores you can find generated in your world. If you're not doing Sky Factory, you have just the plain generic Minicio ore, you have Nether ore, and you have End ore. So you can get Minicio essence in all biome or all worlds. Yeah. And when you break these, it gives you Minicio essence. Now, what you do in Minicio essence is you just get some regular grass seeds, or not grass seeds, wheat seeds, just plain seeds. Surround it with Minicio essence, and it will give you Minicio seeds. And there are 5 different versions of the essence. You take the Minicio essence, and you upgrade it. 4 Minicio equals 1 Accio. And then 4 Accio makes 1 Crucio. 4 Crucios makes 1 Imperio, and then 4 Imperio makes 1 Zivicio. So you just keep upgrading by 4. Okay, so obviously if you need 4 of these, it's going to take 16 Minicio essence. Now the stones, I'll get to that in a little bit. Here's the recipe I was telling you about. Minicio essence, just surround some plain seeds, it gives you Minicio seeds. Now if you take that essence and surround an emerald, gold block, or a diamond, it will give you the weak infusion stone, which you need to start off this mod. Okay? Sip. So, you're going to need that. Another awesome feature of this mod is if you combine 9 Minicios, it gives you a Minicio block, which is really important for this recipe right here, a growth pulsar, which once you get far enough along, if you can mass produce these things, it will come in handy. But I'll cover that more later, I think. Okay, yeah, another little nice feature of this mod pack, besides all the growing, is the furnace. I love the furnace. So if you take 1 plain furnace, surrounded by 4 Accio, it gives you the Accio furnace. Surround that by 4 Crucio, it gives you a Crucio. Surround it with Imperio, gives you Imperio, and then surround that with Zivicio, it gives you a Zivicio furnace. Now, if you surround the Zivicio furnace with 4 Zivicio blocks, you get the ultimate furnace. And this furnace is awesome. As you can see, I have 1 coal and a stack of gold ore. Now watch this. You ready? The entire stack in seconds with just 1 single coal. And look how much fuel it still has left. I love the ultimate furnace. So definitely nice to have once you get far enough along. Let me get rid of this stuff. Don't need it no more. Now, going on to Minicio essence. Okay, so these are the basic recipes you need. Moving on, once you get up, you upgrade it using this recipe right here. You have the weak infusion stone, with 4 Minicio Essence, you get the Accio Essence. Now, what I meant about growing features is Magical Crops allows you to grow non-growable items such as ender pearls, iron, gold, everything, pretty much. Everything basic, I guess, not machines or stuff, but starting off with the Accio Essence, you can make air. Okay, well, what's air used for? Let's go over here. Let's find the air seed. Where is air? Why can I not find air? Oh, it's the pink one. Duh. So, use the air essence. What can you make? Make enchanted books. You can make snowballs. There you go. Using the water essence from the water seed, which is right here. Just need 4 buckets. And this recipe is universal. You need the 4 essence, the Minicio seed in the middle, and then the 4 specific items in the corners, such as for air, just need glass bottles. You can grow coal. All you need is 4 pieces of coal. Dye. I know I only use lapis here, but you can use any kind of dye because the dye seed is really cool. It gives you Technicolor Essence, which you can use to make every dye in the game. So that's really awesome. Earth. In Sky Factory, this is really important. If you get this crop going, you can literally grow your own dirt like crazy. See, 1 Earth Essence. You get 8 Earth Essence. It gives you a stack of dirt. Amazing for growing your farm. Anyways, moving on. You got lava to make a fire seed. Cactus, wheat, carrot, poppy to make nature seeds. These are just 4 items you can use. Okay, you can also use just 4 poppies if that's all you got. You can use 4 wheat if that's all you got. But these are 4 different items you can use. The water seed, you do need water buckets. And the rubber seeds, you got raw rubber. Okay, that's just from Accio. As I point out over here, you can upgrade it. You take 4 Accio and you make 1 Crucio. Now, this is where everything starts getting more interesting. With Crucio, you can grow redstone. It's the same recipe like I pointed out. You just need the 4 Crucio essence instead of Accio. You still need 1 Minicio seed in the middle, and then these items on the corners. You got redstone for redstone, obviously glowstone for glowstone. You can grow obsidian. You can grow nether seeds, which will let you make soul sand, nether bricks, and netherrack, which I'm actually implementing this for my own wither farm. I'm growing the soul sand for my wither automatic wither killer. Yeah. So you just need 4 of any of these 3 items in the corners with the 4, not Accio, in this case you need Crucio essence and the Minicio seed in the middle. And you got chicken seeds to make eggs, cow seeds to make leather. But why would you want to make that stuff? Why would you want to make chicken seeds or leather? Well, if I find it in here, there we go, chicken essence. You can make feathers, you can make eggs, enchantments, and raw chicken. An easy source of food right there. Same for cow. Use cow essence, make leather, milk bucket, and raw beef. So, nice little resource. And we have more up here. Got pig, pork chops, sheep. You can use any color wool. I just put these random 3 up there, but you can use any color wool for the sheep seeds. And you start getting into ingots. You can make aluminum, bronze, saltpeter, which is niter from Thermal Foundation, or niter. I'm not sure how people pronounce that. I think I pronounce it niter sometimes. I think I'll go back and forth. Anyways, we got copper. We got sulfur from Thermal Foundation. We got Ceres quartz from Applied Energistics. Mana steel from Botania. Lead. And tin. So you're growing your own ores. You're growing your own ingots. How awesome is that? Now we're upgrading again. This time we are going to Imperio. So now we're at the Imperio stage. What can we grow? We can grow iron, gold, lapis, lumium, which is a Thermal Foundation alloy. That's what I was looking for. steel, fluix for applied energistics, another very, very important one. You can grow experience. How amazing is that? Let me see here. Experience essence, bottles of enchanting, an infinite amount of experience for your enchanting station for whatever purpose. Okay, you got quartz, creeper, which yes, there are reasons for mobs. You got signalum, invar, and electrum. So you got two very basic, very important ingots, and then you have a bunch of alloys and just all kinds of crazy stuff, and there's more. We got blaze. You can make blaze rods, ender pearls, like I was telling you, bones from skeleton, bliz rod from thermal foundation, silver, yellowite from big reactors, another huge one, slime, spiders, ghast, alumite, which is another alloy, nickel, and ardite. And this is all with Imperio. So I'm going to point this out one more time. You need the 4 essence. In this case, I'm talking about Imperio, the blue essence. You need the 4 essence on the sides, the Minicio seed in the middle, and then the 4 items on the corner. Whatever the item is for whatever seed you're making. And it will give you that seed. It will only give you 1 seed, but as time progresses, it will grow. It will give you a chance for more seeds, so your farm will grow. So now moving on to Zivicio. Zivicio is the top tier of the magical crops. It is the top tier of the essence. So, what can we make with this? You can make diamonds. You can make emeralds. Now, the wither one is a little bit different. For the wither skeleton seeds, you don't need Minicio essence, Minicio seeds. Instead, it requires skeleton seeds. So you have to first make the skeleton seed, which is this recipe right here, 4 bones, 4 Imperio, and a Minicio, and that'll give you 1 skeleton seed. And then you surround that skeleton seed with the wither skulls, and the 4 Zivicio essence, and it will give you wither skeleton seeds to grow your own wither skulls for your automatic wither killer. So, awesome feature. Cobalt, platinum, Enderium, Manolin, Terrasteel from Botania. And, okay, so that's all for the seeds. Another awesome feature added is weapons. Now, I only included the Zivicio here just because Zivicio is obviously top tier, it's the best. So, if you start off with a diamond sword, you surround that with 4 Accio, it gives you the Accio sword. Okay, so diamond sword does plus 7 attack damage, Accio does plus 8. You surround that with 4 Crucios, it gives you the Crucio sword, which is plus 10. Surround that with Imperio, gives you the Imperio, which is plus 12. And as you guessed it, probably for Zivicio, gives you the Zivicio sword, which is plus 14 attack damage. Now, do note it says gem socket empty. In a previous version of this mod, they did have gems you could add to your Zivicio armor and weapons. Now, I know they do still have the like armor. You see gem socket saturation, night vision. I'm pretty certain that those gems have actually been removed. They were buggy. They caused kinds of issues, so they just removed the gems. They haven't actually removed the armor sets just yet from it. But, so, ignore the gem socket. Anyways, so you got the Zivicio sword. There's also a shovel, pickaxe, axe, and a hoe. Yes, there's a Zivicio hoe, which is great for the Ender IO farming station. So, you can upgrade all your diamond tools up to Zivicio, make them even stronger, even better. Now we get up to the ingots. Zivicio can be turned into ingots. It just requires 1 Zivicio essence, 4 iron, and 4 gold nuggets, and it gives you 3 Zivicio ingots. Now, of course, you'll want to do more than just 3. You want to do the full 25, 27, I'm not sure. And it will give you enough to make the Zivicio armor. Chestplate, legs, and boots. Same recipe as normal. Now, what's so important about this recipe, or about this armor? If I go to survival, just jumping around, la 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 la, But with the Zivicio armor, 96% damage reduction, negates fall damage, and flight. I am currently in survival mode, just flying around the top of my TARDIS. The Zivicio armor allows you to fly just like you're in creative. There's no energy system, you don't have to worry about recharging your suit. It's super strong and gives you flight. How awesome is that? So as you get more advanced, definitely something worth saving up for. So, now that that is out of the way, I'm going to go back and recover something that I briefly explained earlier, but is definitely a big function in this mod. Now, I know one thing people worry about is, oh, growing crops, it takes so long. It's such a hassle. Even with the reinforced watering can, it takes so long. It does at first, but as I pointed out here, once you get to the growth pulsar, you have a diamond, 4 Minicio blocks, 4 stone. If you can get far enough along to mass produce these, it will cause insane effects to your crops. So, real quick, I did forget to mention this. I just saw the chest up here and I knew I wanted to cover it later. Anyways, so with all the different crops, it gives you different essences. As you see up here, here's another essence. Is what you get from harvesting a full nether crop. Now, in order to get the different stones to upgrade your essence, like in this case, you need weak to go from Minicio to Accio. You need the regular to go from Accio to Crucio, and each stone tells you. In order to make them, you need to farm a little bit. So, here you start off with the weak infusion stone. Any essence you get from the Accio, which is produced by the weak infusion stone, you surround the infusion stone with it, and it gives you the regular infusion stone. You will still keep the weak infusion stone to make that transition from Minicio to Accio, but that's what allows you to craft the regular infusion stone. As you can see, I put 2 airs here: water, fire, nature, earth, technicolor, and coal. Any combination of 8 essence from the Accio farming station over here, any 8 essences you get from these, you surround the weak infusion stone and it will give you the regular infusion stone. And the same on down the line. You get the regular one, you surround it with whatever essence you can collect from the Crucio, I believe it is. Yeah, the Crucio essence. And that is what allows you to craft the strong infusion stone, which goes from Crucio to Imperio. And then whatever you get from Imperio, you surround here. You got Lapis, I got 2 Endermen, Blaze, Creeper, Skeleton, and it gives you the Extreme, which allows the Imperio Zivicio. Now, if you notice, they all have a durability. You can only make so many essences before it breaks down. But once you get to the Extreme Stone, you get the Zivicio seeds. You got diamonds, emeralds, terra steel, platinum, and wither. If you surround the Extreme Infusion Stone with 8 essences from Zivicio plants, you get the Master Infusion Stone. It infuses all durability infinite. So you can use this one stone to do anything that these other ones can do. You can use that one Master Infusion Stone in place for any one of these recipes, and it will make all the essence you need. It will never break down. Definitely worthwhile. Now, back to the growth pulsar. What the growth pulsar does is, say right here, I'm growing crops on these blocks of dirt. If I put a growth pulsar underneath it, it sends a signal up that increases the speed at which this in particular crop will grow. So I have to have a growth pulsar underneath every single block to increase all of the crop growth. But it's also stackable. You put, say, we got four growth pulsars underneath that one block. That is 4 times the speed of whatever one growth pulsar will do. It is stackable. So whatever crop is here will grow a lot faster than what it would without. But it's still not crazy fast yet. Once you get far enough along, you stack enough growth pulsars, that's when you really see the difference. Now, granted, at this part, you do not want to be harvesting your own crops. You will be driven insane. But I have a little setup over here. I have a bunch of growth pulsars set up underneath this entire platform. I have a little ME system. All it's got is a hoe and Zivicio seeds, or a Minicio seed, sorry. There's nothing else in this ME system. It's hooked up to an ender chest, which is hooked up to this farming station. And this farming station will automatically harvest this entire area. So, with just 2 stacks of seeds, it's going to plant it all. But watch, it's only planted 3 rows. You can watch your crops grow. Look how fast that is. It's just now planting over here. Meanwhile, all of these are full, ready to harvest. It didn't have enough seeds for all of it, but look at it. Every single one of them. By the time it comes back around, they are all ready to harvest. How crazy is that? That is why these growth pulsars are so important. You stack enough of them, you won't have to worry about essence ever again. And in my Sky Factory series, I believe it was 2.5. That's how I got most of my resources. Is I got all these growth pulsars set up. Okay, I need iron. I got 3 iron seeds. That's all I started with. Is usually 3 of each seed. Planted it, stood back, went AFK for 20-30 minutes. Came back. Platform's full, and look at this. Just in this short time I've been here, I've got almost 5 stacks. Oh, sorry, more. Yeah, almost 5 stacks already, and it's still just harvesting like crazy. And it's planting more seeds as it goes along. Look, it's already got a bunch more. Start off with 2 stacks, and it's already almost filled with this area. That is how crazy these growth pulsars are, and that is why I highly recommend them. If you get far enough along, this is definitely worthwhile for later tier gaming. In Sky Factory, in any mod pack, you never have to farm again. You never have to, or not farm, you never have to resource gather ever again. So, that is going to be it for today's Magical Crops tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Leave me a comment, questions, suggestions. If you have any maybe suggestions for another mod tutorial or any questions about this mod, let me know. As you can see from my past, I'm pretty good about responding. And this mod tutorial is actually was recommended by a subscriber of mine, Master Origami of the Death Lee. And I'm going to post this comment up right here. So, thank you, Master Origami of Death. I felt awkward for calling you Master, but thank you for the suggestion. Bye-bye.